Play there to end the inning. A run on 2. In is Joey Votto now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he sets him down swinging. Eugenio Suarez sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Mike Moustakas is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder at the track. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Bo Bichette will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through into left field for a base hit. At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he rips it on the ground to 2nd. Moustakas is there. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. To first. Taken in by Votto. 1 there. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. McKinney's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to second for 1, on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
So striding in, Nicholas Castellanos. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. McKinney's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Phillip Ervin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Tellez in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and Bichette's got it. The side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Moustakas. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather's...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Aquino comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. Striding into the box, Billy McKinney. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that is off the wall. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room. Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The next 0-2. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just fine. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Ken Giles answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eugenio Suarez is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory.
We are under the... Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
3-2 now. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The next 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. So digging in now, Jesse Winker. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and he fouls this one off. Castellanos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Scooped up, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
And that's in there, base hit. And the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Travis Shaw has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he puts it on the ground to third. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino is there, and he has it for the out. And this throw gets away from him. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He went deep last night twice. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. Back to first, but it's right by him. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the. Striding in, Aristides Aquino. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, McGuire. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher.
Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Bo Bichette. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting.
And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now with 2-1.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Billy McKinney. Here's a high pop-up. Suarez is there, and it's a very quick inning. So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. 9-1-2 due up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Ball one, well below the zone. 1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. One down. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Jesse Winker comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Votto is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coages, and of course, and the throw is in time to get him to retire the bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trent Thornton. Liner toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Digging in for his second at bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line toward the gap in left center. Castellanos is there, and it's a three-pitch inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Line hard to center field. McKinney is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a swing and a miss as, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Settling in now, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Giving chase is Hernandez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
the batter.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And this will be fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter to Oscar Hernandez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now
back to the top of the order now. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And it's fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jesse Winker is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2 balls and a strike now. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Reese McGuire comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. Galvis on to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
the center fielder, number 28.
Coming to the plate now, Billy McKinney. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him to go down swinging there. Eugenio Suarez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So in now is the Blue Jays pitcher, Trent Thornton. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. This is skied out toward right. Aquino has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Skied into very shallow right. Aquino is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Digging in and looking for more, Aristides Aquino. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Shaw gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder going back and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette.
Second baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Castellanos is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Mark Payton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 34, Mark.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he looks at a called strike. Soft liner to the right side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. In now, Jesse Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Standing in now, Trent Thornton. Swing and a liner. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He swings and grounds it to short. 1 there, on to first, and you guessed it, another double play. In is Joey Votto now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-0 count, the pitch.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Time called here as with the potential.
Second base.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Aristides Aquino. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave